You are listening to The Morning Show with Kathryn Thomas on Dublin's Q102. Now, he is one of the best-selling music artists of all time with over 100 million records sold. He is
Whoa, Kathryn,
Yes.
slow down. I'm not sure that's true.
Oh, okay.
But thanks very much.
Okay, well, will we say what records sold?
Just saying, he's never sold an album in his life.
He's never sold an album in his life.
But he's given it a go. Please welcome
Bryan Adams. Good morning to you, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Good to be back in Ireland.
Oh, listen, I had a big long intro for you there. The best-selling songs of all time, a Grammy winner, an Oscar nominee, and an honorary Irishman, having played here countless times before. Does it feel good to be back?
Very good, yeah.
Good stuff. So when did you get in?
We got in last night, and we were going to be here for a week, actually, because we've got another show on Friday.
Brilliant, brilliant. Do you remember your first time playing here in Ireland?
Yes, I do. It was, I think, back in 1987 at the National Stadium. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
It's like, I think it was like a boxing.
Yeah. The National Stadium here in Dublin. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the first gig we ever did, which is nice and ironic because now we're back with Roll with the Punches.
Yes. So this is the new tour, Roll with the Punches.
It's gone full circle, Kathryn.
It's gone full circle. I love it. Well, I didn't see you in the National Stadium. The last time I saw you play, Bryan, was the INEC in Killarney. You did an amazing gig down there. I don't know, maybe it must have been 20 years ago, and it was so good. And we all went back to the hotel afterwards for a few drinks.
Well, that's all right then.
That is good. That's the way to finish out a good show. So what can people expect from this show? I know you started earlier on in the year on tour down under in Oz and New Zealand.
Yes.
And I know you've got a new album coming out of the same name. It's the 17th album. So what can people expect from the show, and what's been the reaction to the new music?
Well, the whole thing about being on tour is usually about, like the last time we were here was for the album So Happy It Hurts. And in between all that and all the gigs we've done, I managed to record another album. And this one's called Roll with the Punches. And so it's a couple years in the making. And so now the tour's titled Roll with the Punches. And we're playing a few songs from that record because they work so well in the show.
Yeah.
But otherwise it's just requests from the audience and all the songs you know and love. All the big
belters, the big bangers. I was actually looking at your Instagram this morning of you guys having the crack backstage. Like there's like 7 or 8 lads, you're all singing away. Somebody's playing a piano out of tune. You're having, I think it was, You Got to Make Up Your Mind. And it was just, it looked like such fun. Do you still enjoy the touring? Are you still with your same crew?
Yep. I mean, it's got to be a laugh or I don't want to be out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you've got to still love what you do. So as I said, the 17th album, it is going to be out in August. So you're giving people a little taste of it. And when you go out on stage, so I know you're playing the 3 Arena this Friday. How many songs
and
in?
Tonight.
And tonight, yes.
Yes.
How many songs in do you start, before you shake off the nerves? Or do you get nervous at all heading out on stage anymore?
Yeah, you get a little bit of the jitters, but sometimes that can be sorted out by just doing a sound check, and then, that sort of sorts it out.
And is there a part of the show, this new show that you're doing, is there a favourite part for you? Is there a favourite song or a favourite moment in the show that just kind of does it for you?
Well, I quite like the request section.
Okay.
Before we go on stage, we have a QR code that happens on the screen, and then you can request a song that you may not expect. Of course, a lot of people want to hear the usual ones, but the ones that I choose are the ones that are usually unexpected.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And 17 albums later, Bryan,
I know, what's that? What happened? I don't know.
I know. I mean, where does the time go? But where does the inspiration come from for this latest album?
Well, the tap doesn't really turn off. There's always song ideas that sort of float in and out of my head. And sometimes you sit down and you start working on something when you got some time. And I kind of think that it sort of depends on that one song.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get that one song Like for the last album, it was the "So Happy It Hurts" song, and for this album, it's "Roll with the Punches." And so when I have that song that I think I can tie into a title that I think could be a first release, then I think I'm on the way to making an album.
Mm. And as you said, like time is a big one for you. You're on tour at the moment. I also saw that you were recording in your hotel room recently. You had the mattress off the bed, you had it up, you'd
It's
made your
true.
little voice booth, and it's
Yeah.
kind of the way it goes. I mean, I suppose COVID taught us a lot, and taught us to kind of be resourceful. But is that something that you do a lot when you're on the road? You'd be recording away.
I would do it all the time if I could, if I had the time. In fact, I made a whole album like that called Room Service.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if you've ever, I don't know if you've ever heard it, but it was all songs that were recorded in hotels, and odd places backstage. And it's a really good record, but it's just very different to say a studio album made in the studio.
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. Your good friend Elizabeth Hurley features in a video that you've done, and
Yes.
how long have you guys been mates? And how did you convince her to get on a roller coaster?
I've been friends with Elizabeth probably 30 years,
Wow. Okay.
and well, there wasn't much convincing to be done. I just rang her up one day and just said, "I'm shooting a video next week. Would you like to come and do it?" And she went, "If you can do it on Thursday." We were scheduled to do it on Wednesday. I went, "Yeah, Thursday will be great."
I love
So
it.
we had to change everything around, but it was fine.
Brilliant, brilliant. You are also big into photography as well. And I was just looking back at who you photographed: Sinead O'Connor, Mick Jagger, Queen Elizabeth II, Kate Moss. Can I ask you first about Sinead? Because I know you guys, did you gig together with Sinead as well?
Yes, I did. I love Sinead. She was great fun, and I miss her. She was such a great person. I I mean, it's just such a tragedy she's not with us anymore.
Oh,
But I did photograph her many years ago, um, and I photographed her shaving her head.
no way, Brian. Really?
Yeah, yeah. That, she got the clippers out and just shaved her head right on the spot.
What a legend. I mean, she was such a powerhouse, wasn't she? And where did you
Well,
guys
she was
gig?
also really ahead of her time.
Oh my
She was.
God, completely.
If you look at the songs she sang and the topics, she got really quite abused for speaking up at the time.
Hmm.
But if you look back now, if you look back, I mean, I heard the song the other day, and I just reminded me of it. She was talking about the Irish famine and how there wasn't one,
Hmm.
and I thought, wow, what just so outspoken and so controversial, but yet so truthful.
Yeah, yeah. And where did you guys gig together?
We was here in Ireland. We
Okay,
did a couple festivals together. But
amazing.
I also was in Ireland a couple of times and hung out with her. So that was like back in the day when she shaved her head.
Mm. You also have a great story of photographing Kate Moss.
Well, I got quite a few with Kate Moss. But yeah, the first time she came to my house, I photographed her. Her agent called and said, "Look, she's only going to be wearing tights, fishnet tights." I said, "Okay,
Fine, that's fine with me.
yep."
And were you getting work done on your house at the time? There was like builders kind of just walking in and
Oh
out.
yeah,
Hey, how's
that's
it
right.
going? How's it going, Kate?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened.
You may have seen, I don't know if you've heard this little piece of trivia, the mill from that magical video, Everything I Do, the video. There's a mill in that video, which is now up for sale. Did you
Yeah,
know
nobody
that?
wants it.
75,000 they're looking for. And yeah, I don't think you can live in it.
Nobody wants it.
Would you be interested in buying it?
Definitely not.
When you sing that song, Brian, I'm sure you sing it every time you go on stage. Are you still in love with it? Do you just get through it? I mean,
Absolutely love it.
what does that song mean to you still?
I love it. It's a brilliant song, and everyone loves it. I mean, what's not to love about it?
It's
It's
such a gem.
People always ask me that question, like, "Are you sick of it?" It's like, no,
Yeah.
I love it. I wrote it.
Amazing. Exactly, exactly. So come here, everybody is looking forward to a great gig on Friday. It is the Three Arena. Roll with the punches. There'll be the good old classics. There'll be the songs that everybody loves, the new stuff as well. And I have to say, the songs that I've been listening to from the new album are so good. They are just so, you sound so fresh. Are you feeling good in yourself?
I'm feeling fresh.
Good. And we ask everybody this question, Bryan, what brightens your day?
Usually the sun.
I love it. Brilliant stuff. Well, hopefully the weather in Ireland, we have been getting very good weather of late. So hopefully the sun...
I know, it's beautiful here.
The sun will shine and keep shining for you. Keep doing what you're doing. Lovely to chat to you, Bryan Adams.
Thank you, Kathryn.